Good morning. Hi, Morgan. All right. This morning, May 1st and Friday. So lots of good things along the way coming to us this weekend and this coming month. And I thought we would start May with a little bit of an earlier morning sun salutation flow, since we've been doing these more around 9 and 10. Hi, Capri. Hi, Tash. So this morning we're just going to flow and move and just enjoy our bodies this morning. If there is something that I'm doing that doesn't feel good to you, please just modify it as best you can or skip it. Yeah. Okay, so just start seated or lying down, however you'd like, and we'll just do a little bit of centering before we stand up and move. So you can sit any way you would like. Hi, Jeanette. And you can bring your hands on top of your legs and sit your spine up nice and tall. If you're sitting, if you're lying on the floor, just relax your whole body on the ground. And just do a few shoulder circles so that you can wake up your shoulders and feel like you can find a tall spine. And bring your ears back over your shoulders and close your eyes. Let's take a moment and feel your body this morning. What feels neutral, what feels great, what feels a little achy possibly. Just acknowledge those things. And then move your awareness a little bit deeper into your breath. And without changing it, notice where you feel your breath. Allow your shoulders to drop away from your ears, soften your jaw, muscles around your eyes. Watch as the breath moves in, and then find the turnaround point where there's a little pause or a gap, and then watch as the breath moves out. There'll be a little spot or a gap, turn around, and then watch as it moves in. So just visualizing the circle of breath moving in and breath moving out. And bring to mind one thing that you are grateful for today. It doesn't have to be big. It can be very simple, like my cup of coffee. It can be very big, like it's my birthday. And take a moment to think about that thing, person, whatever it is, and fill your body up with gratitude, just focusing on that one thing. Okay, if they're not already, you can open your eyes. And we're going to come to stand at the front of your mat. If you don't have a mat, it's okay. You could use just a carpet or a floor that's not too slippery. And place your feet about hips distance apart. And spread your toes, roll your shoulders up and back, and shift onto your toes and shift onto your heels. Just finding your calves, your shins, your toe joints. And then shift up onto your toes and drop Let's do a few drops. Your body should shake a little bit. Allow your arms to be heavy. And then take your arms out to the side and inhale, reach your arms up. Put a little bend in your knees, hinge, exhale, fold forward. Fingers don't have to touch the floor. Inhale, roll all the way up, reach up. And exhale, fold forward again, relax your head. Inhale, come up. And exhale, fold forward. Now bend your knees so that your hands plant on the ground and step back to all fours. And then find a few cat-cows, moving your spine, moving with your breath. And then walk your knees back a little bit more and lower yourself down to the ground, drawing your elbows back slightly, not just out to the side, back and slightly out to the side. Take the tops of your feet to the floor, press your hips into the ground. You can move your hands a little forward more if you like that, or you can keep your hands close and come into a very small back bend. Elbows stay bent. And lower down to the ground. Now, if you can't be on your stomach today, you can do cat-cow instead of the back bend on the floor. Then push onto all fours. And then lift up and back into downward facing dog. You can bend your knees if you'd like to get your spine really long feeling, or if you want to work towards straightening your legs to get more of a stretch in the back of your legs, you can do that. Push the floor away with your hands, relax your head. And you can get a little bit of your wiggles out this morning if it feels good to kind of walk out your legs. And shift your hips side to side. Then step your feet forward to your hands. Bring your hands to your shins. Inhale, lengthen your spine. Exhale, fold forward. Inhale, reach up, rise up. Exhale, bring your hands together, center of your chest, and then down by your side. So we're going to use that as our baseline, or as our base flow, and we're just going to add poses between to that flow. Inhale, reach your arms up. Exhale, fold forward, fingers touch the floor, bend your knees so that they do. Step back to a plank, knee plank or toe plank, and lower all the way down to the ground. Inhale, curl into a little back bend. Exhale, lower down. Push up and back into downward facing dog. Step your right foot forward between your hands. Bring your back knee down to the ground. Come into a low lunge, shifting forward and back a few times. Relax your shoulders away from your ears. Knee tracks forward instead of in or out. And bring your hands down to the ground. Lift your back knee up. Step back to your plank, knee or toe. Lower down to the ground. And inhale, curl into your little back bend. Exhale, lower down to the ground. Push up and back to downward facing dog. Step your left foot forward between your hands. Bring your back knee down to the ground. Come into a low lunge and shift forward and back. Bring your ears back over your shoulders. Use those muscles in the back of your neck. Lean forward, bring your hands down to the floor. Lift your back knee up, and now step your back foot forward to meet your front foot. Bring your hands to your shins, find a flat back. Exhale, fold forward. Inhale, reach up, rise up. Exhale, bring your hands together at the center of your chest. Inhale, reach up. Exhale, fold forward. Step back to plank, knee or toe, lower down to the ground. Inhale, curl into a little back bend. Exhale, lower down. Push up and back to downward facing dog. Step your right foot forward between your hands. Bring your back knee down to the ground. Walk your left foot off of your mat so it's wider than your shoulder. Reach your right arm up to a twist. Bring your hand down to the ground. Lift your back knee. Step back to your plank. Lower down to the ground. Curl up into a back bend and lower down. Push up and back to downward facing dog. Step your left foot forward. Bring your back knee down. Take your right hand off your mat. Reach your left arm up and twist. Bring your left hand down, right hand in, back knee up. Step your back foot forward to meet your front foot. Inhale, find a flat back. Exhale, fold over your legs. Inhale, reach up. Exhale, bring your hands together at the center of your chest. Inhale, reach up. Exhale, fold forward. Step back to plank. Lower down to the ground. Inhale, curl into a little back bend. You can start to go a little higher if it feels good, but you should keep your hips down. Exhale, lower down to the floor. Bring your hands closer to you or out a little bit if it's more comfortable. Push up and back, downward facing dog. Step your right foot forward between your hands. Keep your back knee up off the floor. Bring your hands to the inside of your front foot, so there's a little more space there between your chest and your leg, and rock forward and back, pushing off mostly from your back toe. Squeeze your left glutes so you really can open up the front of your left hip. Get your left foot hand off your mat, reach your right arm up. Bring your right hand down to the ground, walk your left hand in. Step back to your plank, lower down to the ground. Curl up into a little back bend. Exhale, lower. Push up and back to downward facing dog. Step your left foot forward between your hands. Now take your hands to the inside of your left foot. Rock yourself forward and back using your back toes. Squeeze your right glutes a little bit. Take your right hand off your mat, reach your left arm up and open. Push your right hand into the floor so your right shoulder is strong and stable. Bring your left hand down, walk your right hand in. Step your back foot forward, coming into a little bit of a wider stance. Bring your hands to your shins, find a flat back. Exhale, forward fold. Inhale, reach up, rise up. Exhale, bring your hands together, center of chest. Take a moment, bring your hands by your side, turn your palms forward, roll your shoulders back. Just feel possibly a little bit of blood flow, maybe some warmth. Might feel a little buzz. Breathing through your nose or your mouth. Inhale, reach up. Exhale, fold forward. Bring your hands to the floor, step back. Lower down from your plank. Inhale, curl up. Exhale, lower down. Push up and back to downward facing dog. It's a nice big long stretch. Step your right foot forward between your hands. Bring your back heel down to the ground. Roll, windmill, open into warrior two and turn your palms up. Look towards your front fingertips. Relax your shoulders down to your ears. Push the pinky edge of your back foot into the floor. Track your front knee forward. Slowly bring your arms down by your side. Let your arms relax. Take your head over to one side. Relax your jaw. Take your head to the other side. Windmill your hands back down to the ground. Lift your back heel up. Step back to your plank. Lower down to the floor. Inhale, curl into your back bend. Exhale, lower down. Push up and back to downward dog. Step your left foot forward between your hands. Bring your back heel down to the ground. Windmill up into warrior two. This time, turn your thumbs down and your palms back behind you. Internal rotation. Slowly bring your arms down by your side. Bring your chin down towards your chest. Lift your chin up towards the ceiling. Relax your jaw. Bring your head forward. Windmill your hands back down to the ground. Step back to plank. Lower down to the floor. Oops. That's okay. Inhale, curl into a little back bend. Exhale, lower down. Push up and back to downward facing dog. Get a little extra down dog in this one. And let's spend a couple of breaths here then, if we're here anyways. And take your heels just a little bit over to one side. Bring your breath into that rib cage where you feel maybe some muscles are being lengthened between your ribs. And take your heels to the other side. Staying present with your body. Don't think about the list of things you need to do later. Try not to. Bring your heels back to center. Walk your feet forward. Bring your hands to your shins. Inhale, lengthen your spine. Exhale, fold over your legs. Inhale, rise up. And exhale, bring your hands together, center of chest. Inhale, reach up. And exhale, fold forward. Fingers touch, bend your knees so your stomach touches your thighs. Step back to your plank. Lower down to the floor. Inhale, curl up into a little back bend. Exhale, lower down to the ground. Push up and back to downward facing dog. Now bring your right knee down to the ground, just like this. And take your left leg out to the side for adductor stretch. Spread your fingers, tuck your back toes under, the bent knee side under, and shift back and forth. Press your hands down and towards you so you start to activate your lats, your serratus, your pecs. Squeeze your butt a little bit, so it should feel active. Then bring your torso upright and bring your left hand to your leg and your right arm up and over to a crescent shape on the right side. And come upright. Bring your hands to the floor. Bring your left leg back. Step back into plank. Lower down to the ground. Curl up into your little back bend. Exhale, lower down. Push up and back to downward dog. Bring your left knee to the floor. Take your right leg out to the side. Press your hands down and towards your legs. Engage your core, lift your low belly. Keep your spine neutral, shifting back and forth. Full, generous breaths into your whole ribcage. Come upright, bring your right hand to your leg, take your left arm up and over, crescent, and breathe into your left side body. Come upright, bring your hands to the floor, bring your knees back, push in or step into a plank, lower down, curl into your little back bend, lower on exhale, push up and back to downward facing dog. We'll spend a few breaths in downward dog. I like to go up and down from my toes, so lifting my heels up and lowering my heels down. It feels really good in my calves. You can try it out if you want. And then step your feet forward to your hands. Bring your hands to your shins. Inhale, lengthen your spine. Exhale, fold. Inhale, rise up. And exhale, bring your hands together. Inhale, reach up. Exhale, fold forward. Step back to your plank. Lower down to the ground. Curl up into your back bend. Lower down to the floor. Push up and back to downward facing dog. Step your right foot forward between your hands. Bring your back heel down to the ground. Bring your right forearm onto your right thigh with your palm up. And make some space between your ear and your shoulder. And open your hips up towards the long edge of your mat. Take your left arm forward, palm down. And then reach your left arm in line with your ear. Turn the pinky a little bit down towards the floor so you are an external rotation in your shoulder. Stretch a long line between your back pinky toe and your top pinky finger. If it's comfortable, you can look up towards the ceiling or just up to the side. Come upright with your torso, bring your back hand to your shin, reach your right arm up, reverse warrior. Come upright, windmill your hands down to the ground, lift your back heel up, step back to plank, lower down to the ground, curl into a little back bend, and lower, push up and back to downward facing dog. Step your left foot forward between your hands, bring your back heel down to the ground. Bring your left forearm onto your left thigh and create space between your ear and your shoulder. Your left palm's up towards the ceiling. Reach your right arm up. Right arm forward, palm down. Then move it so it's in line with your ear and rotate your pinky edge of your hand towards the floor so the palm's behind you. Engage your glutes a little bit here. This will help keep your knee in alignment in the front leg. And then make a long line from the back pinky, or the pinky of your back foot and the pinky finger of your top hand. Reach your arm up, come upright with your torso, keep your legs as they are, come into reverse warrior. Look up if you would like, just to the side. And windmill your hands down to the ground. Lift your back heel up, step your back foot forward. Bring your hands to your shins, inhale, lengthen your spine. Exhale, fold forward. Inhale, reach up, rise up. Exhale, bring your hands together at the center of your chest. And then just turn your palms to face forward like we did before. Relax your shoulders from your ears. Actually, you can just let your arms dangle. You don't have to turn them forward. And then find something in the room that's not moving. It's just the floor or a plant. And then soften your gaze or close your eyes if you feel comfortable. And just feel your body, maybe a little bit of warmth. Whatever else is happening in your body, feel that. Okay, and I'm going to bring my chin down. Bring your chin down towards your chest. Bend your knees. Ragdoll yourself towards the floor and come to lay on your back. With your knees bent. You can put a pillow under your head if you would like. And just place your feet hips distance And do a very slow, gradual roll up into a bridge. And a gradual roll down to the floor. And again, gradual roll up to your bridge. You can have your palms out or arms out to the side, the palms out. And a gradual roll down to the ground. One more time, gradual roll up. And a slow roll down. Come into a really casual twist, just knees over. They can be staggered, they can be stacked. You can have one leg straight, arms out. Look to the opposite side if it's comfortable in your neck. And we're going to take a few breaths in that twist. Bringing back to mind that thing you were grateful for at the beginning of our class together. Filling your body with the positivity of gratitude for something real in your life or someone. Bring your knees back up and take your knees over to the other side, and then you'll look to the opposite side if that's comfortable to you. Relax your stomach, relax your palms. Bring your knees back to center. Take the soles of your feet together and your knees out wide. Looking up at the ceiling. And you can stay in that position if it's one of your favorites. And if not, you can extend your legs out or you can bend your knees. Just set yourself up for a couple minutes of rest. And roll your shoulders underneath so your shoulders aren't hunched up towards your ears. Palms should be slightly lower than your shoulders so your fingers don't go numb. Relax the jaw. Separate top teeth from bottom teeth. And go back to watching your breath. So as you inhale, feel the breath move into your lungs. And there's a little pause or a turnaround. And then exhale, watch it leave your nose or your mouth. And see the little pause or the turnaround outside of your body. And then watch the inhale go in. So keep observing your breath. Your inhale should feel like your whole ribcage expands gently, not forcefully, just a little bit of 360-degree expansion. Relax your toes, your fingers, especially your glutes. Close your eyes if they're not already, if you're comfortable with that. And here's a reading for you for this morning. I don't know the word for it, that space between seconds, but I've come to understand for myself that it's the punctuation of my life. Between each word, each thought, each moment is where the truth of things lies. The more intent I am on hearing it, seeing it, feeling it, incorporating it, the more precise the degree to which I'm focused on my life and the act of living. I want to dive into those small bits of silence. They contain the ocean of my being and our togetherness. So if I don't respond quickly, please excuse me. I'm busy allowing the surf of our consciousness to break over me so that I can stand on the coast of our unity and be more. Begin to deepen your breath and just notice again the space between inhale and exhale. A little bit of silence that comes even between breathing. Start to wiggle your fingers and your toes. And reach your legs forward and your arms overhead. Big morning stretch. Bend your knees and roll off to one side with your head on your arm. And just take a moment and find that silence and that space. Feel your breath. Keep your head heavy and slowly roll yourself up to sit. And bring your hands together at the center of your chest. Relax your shoulders and bow your chin in slightly. So in gratitude for your practice, for the person, place, or thing, whatever you thought of earlier today. Bring your thumbs to your forehead, connecting metaphorically your heart to your mind. Bring your hands back down. You can open your eyes. I hope you guys have an awesome day today and a great weekend and a good start to your May. Thanks for joining me. Bye. Namaste.